Hello Year 5 and welcome to your French lesson, okay? Ignore the fact it says Year 3, okay? It's because I'm using some of the old slides for Year 3's French. So today we are going to be looking at how we say we like or dislike something in French, okay? But first thing we're going to do some retrieval practice. And I'll send this sheet home to you, okay? So I want you to have a go at these 3 questions. So pause the video and see if you can answer them. So how are French nouns different to English nouns? Well, we know that French nouns have a gender, okay? Now, to answer that question for number 2, we know that they're either masculine or feminine, okay? So either male or female, boy or girl, masculine or feminine. Now, how can we tell whether a word falls into one group or the other? So this goes back to the rule of what our group of letters at the beginning stand for. So we know if it's an LE sound, so le, we know it's masculine. We know if it's la, we know it's feminine. We know if it's les, okay, but obviously we don't pronounce the S on the end. We know that's plural, so there's lots of things, okay? So we know that les fruits, which is fruit, we know because there's lots of fruit, that would be plural, okay? So these give you an indication as to whether they are male or female. So well done if you got those correct. Now, there's an extra little challenge for you to have a go at if you wish. So you should have a copy of your knowledge organizer for French. Now, it says quiz your partner, so you're either at school or you might be at home. Okay, so have a look at the food and the pancake day section on there. And are each the nouns masculine, feminine, or plural? So just go back to your knowledge organizer and just have a nose and see if you can identify which ones are masculine, feminine, and which ones are plural. Okay, so obviously we've looked at different French words, we've looked at the types of food, we've explored the masculine and feminine and plural nouns. So today we're going to look at how you give an opinion about what you think or feel about French food. So we are going to have a look at these different French sayings here, okay? Oh, I've skipped the video. So I want you just to listen out for them, okay?
J'aime.
J'aime. So j'aime means I like, okay? So j'aime. Let's listen to it again.
J'aime.
Okay, my turn. J'aime. Your turn. Good. Okay, so that means I like. Okay, let's have a look into this one.
J'adore.
J'adore. So j'adore means good. Well done. It means I love. Okay, so let's listen to it again.
J'adore.
Okay, my turn. J'adore. Your turn. Good. Well done. Now, if this one means that I like, this one's got a cross through it. What do we think this one might mean in English? Okay, so it could mean to not like. So let's listen to it in French.
Je n'aime pas.
So je n'aime pas. Okay, so je n'aime pas means I do not like. Okay, let's listen to it again.
Je n'aime pas.
Je n'aime pas. My turn. Je n'aime pas. Your turn. Good. So je n'aime pas. Now, if this means I love, this says detest. Now, I think I can get an English word from that if I look at the root word of detest. What does it mean to detest something? Good. It means to hate something. So let's listen to it in French.
Je déteste.
Okay, je déteste. Okay, and you always have like je déteste. You pull a face of, oh, it's absolutely disgusting. I detest it. Let's listen to it again in French.
Je déteste.
Okay, my turn. Je déteste. Your turn. Good. So you can pull different faces. You can say j'aime, okay, because I like something. You can say, oh, j'adore. So you could do almost like some hand actions or some faces. J'adore, I love something. And then you can say je n'aime pas. Okay, so that's me. I don't like. And then, oh, je déteste. Almost like it's repulsive and it's disgusting. Okay, so you can think of some actions and some phrases or facial expressions when you say those words. So let's now test you to see if you remembered what they were. So this one says j'aime. Okay, does it mean to like something? So we know that this means to like, and this means to detest. Okay, so j'aime, does it mean to like or does it mean to detest?
J'aime.
Can anyone tell me? Good. Okay, it means to like. Okay.
J'aime.
Now let's look at the next one. Je n'aime pas. Okay. Now if I say je, so we can see j'aime here. Okay. If we took away the n and the apostrophe, it would be j'aime. We know that means to like. So what do you think je n'aime pas means? Good. It means to not like. Well done. Can you remember what it means to like something? Good. J'aime. Well done.
Je.
Now, j'adore. oh, oui, j'adore something, la la la, ooh la la. So what does it mean if you j'adore something? Is it going to be this one or this one? Good, it's going to be this one. It means to love something. What do you think this one was again? Can you remember? Good. Je n'aime pas. Okay, so I do not like. If it's one heart, it's like and dislike. If it's two hearts, it's I love or detest something. Oh, now I think I might have just given this one away. Let's see if you actually listened to me then on that last time. Je déteste. Ugh. When you detest something. Is it going to be this one or this one? Good. It's going to be this one here. So this is when you really detest and you dislike something. If this one means to
Je déteste.
Je déteste. If that means to detest something, what was this one? Good. Je n'aime pas. What does je n'aime pas mean? Good. It means I do not like. Well done, guys. So, I'm going to phrase this sentence to you. Okay. Now, you might be able to use your knowledge organizer to help you this one. So, I have a phrase on here. Okay. And these are all of my pictures of my foot. Oh, I picked a wrong time to do this lesson. It's nearly lunchtime for me and I am now hungry. Oh my goodness, Miss Humphrey, what a bad idea this was to do. So, tu aimes la glace. Now, what do you think that sentence might be? Okay, well, I'm going to give you a clue. It's got a question mark at the end of it. So do we think it's going to be a question? Yeah, it is. Now, we've gone through phrases of I like, I love, I do not like, and I hate. Now, it's asking me a question here about food. So do you think this question could be whether I like or dislike something? Yeah, it could be. So, tu aimes la glace means do you like? Now, it says la glace. Can anyone remember what la glace was? It's on the screen, so you should know it. Good, it means ice cream. Okay, so remember that glass is like glacier, and glacier is ice. So, do you like ice cream? Okay, so this means do you like, and then this is la glace. So this is do you like ice cream? Okay, so we could have this for any of these sentences here. So I'm going to read you some different sentences here. So it could be tu aimes le chocolat. What does that mean? Good, do I like chocolate? Tu aimes le poulet? Good, do you like chicken? Tu aimes le fromage? Good, do you like cheese? Tu aimes le poisson? Good means do you like fish? Now I'm going to ask you some of these questions now, and I want you to say the French word back as to whether you do. So I might say tu aimes la chocolat, and I might say oh j'adore la chocolat, which means I love chocolate. I might say tu aimes la fruit, and I might then say oh je déteste la fruit. That means I hate fruit. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to say out loud to the screen whether you like, love, dislike, or hate the question that I'm asking you. So, tu aimes la pizza? Oh, mixed responses there. What about tu aimes le pain? So I know that I j'adore le pain. I'm addicted to bread. Anything with a bit of bread, some nice ham, some meat inside, or even a bit of salted butter, or even toasted with peanut butter. Yum, yum, yum. Tu aimes le poisson? Oh, some of you don't like fish on there. Tu aimes la frite? See, I thought you'd all like your French fries. Right, let's now put you to the test then. So, oh, hello.
J'adore le chocolat.
Oh, no, stop spoiling it for me. So, you're going to have to really listen into this one. So, I'm going to turn my volume up on here just a little bit so I know that you can hear it. So, I'm going to play you some French sentences. What you need to do is you need to listen to the response of the sentence. Okay, so it's going to tell you that they either love, like, dislike, or hate something. They're going to tell you what the food is that they either love, like, dislike, or hate. They might give you a reason as to why. So if you think you might know some other French words and you know why they hate or like or love or dislike the food, see if you can write it down. So you've got the table in front of you at home, so have it in front of you. I want you to listen very closely to the sentences and then I'll go through the answers. Okay, so number 1.
1. J'adore le chocolat. C'est délicieux.
Oh, okay. J'adore le chocolat. C'est delicious. Delicious. That sounds like a word that I might be able to link to English for my why. Right, let's listen to number 2. De.
Je déteste le poisson. C'est horrible.
So, je déteste le poisson. C'est horrible. Horrible. Now, we know we don't say the H sound, so horrible. What do you think that might sound like as a reason as to why? Okay, number 3, toi.
J'aime la pizza. C'est délicieux.
J'aime la pizza. C'est délicieux. So, do they like or dislike something? You tell me the food and tell me why. Number 4, quatre.
Je n'aime pas le fromage. C'est horrible.
Je n'ai pas le fromage. C'est le horrible. Okay, you might see a pattern coming up here with the Y ones. Right, number 5, 5.
J'aime le poulet. C'est délicieux.
J'aime le poulet. C'est le délicieux. Ooh, okay. Right, I'm going to play them through one more time so that you can hear them. So, number 1.
1. J'adore le chocolat. C'est délicieux.
Okay. 2.
Je déteste le poisson. C'est horrible.
Toi?
J'aime la pizza. C'est délicieux.
4.
Je n'aime pas le fromage. C'est horrible.
5.
J'aime le poulet. C'est délicieux.
Okay, right, let's go through these answers and see if you got them
correct.
Oh, there we go. So, let's come up with our answers on here. So here it said that they loved chocolate because it was delicious. Okay, here it said that they hated fish because it was horrible. Okay, so you can see them up here. So, je déteste le poisson, c'est horrible. Number 3 was they liked pizza because it was delicious. So here when they say c'est, it's because. So it was delicious. It is horrible. Number 4, they don't like cheese because it's horrible. Number 5, they like chicken because it's delicious. Okay, so you might have been able to hear those words at the end. So well done if you got those all correct, and super work if you managed to get the additional challenge question on there as well. Okay. So what I would like you to now do for an additional challenge at the end of this video is I would like you to have a go at writing your own sentences. So you have pictures of the food that was sent home to you a few weeks ago. You should have a copy of your knowledge organizer to hand as well. Okay. If in doubt and you don't, you can go back and pause this video to the point where you've got the French food. I will also send home another copy of just the food for you to be able to look at as well. Now I want you to write down some sentences about all of our French foods. I want you to tell me whether you love it, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, whether you detest it. I want you to add that additional challenge of whether it's because it's delicious or whether it's because it's horrible. Okay. So that's going to be your additional challenge, okay, for that part of the lesson, okay? So use the toolkits from your knowledge organizer, have a look at the food, go back and look at the video where you've got the sentences, okay? The sentences will also be on your knowledge organizer, so you need to go back and find it and see if you can have a go at writing your own French sentences, okay? Have fun, year 5.